I didn't know you liked Pepsi. I should have got you a bunch of Pepsis.
I'm counting calories, so this is my only Pepsi of the day.
That's fair. If you do need a water, I've got a couple over there.
Oh, that's okay. I won't.
It's a real pleasure to get you out here, Marty.
Yeah, thank you.
Martin. Do you prefer Marty? Martin. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming out here. So, let's just jump right in if you're ready.
Alrighty.
You cool with it?
So I love that term, think tank. Think tank. I mean, you know what a think tank is? Like, how's a think tank go, Jim?
Yeah, they got cancel culture nowadays. You gotta watch what you say. It's getting real scary out here.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know if I can take the conversation here, but we might as well. It's the Rethink Tank. Looks like you had a little bit too much to think here in the Rethink Tank. What's going on, everybody? And thanks for joining us again. Welcome back to the Rethink Tank podcast. Today's guest is a special one. He's a first-time appearance Kill Tony Golden Ticket winner, a comedian that Joe Rogan has called a national treasure.
How long you been doing comedy?
Since November 2004, but I couldn't do it for 6 years because I had an enlarged prostate and I had to pee every 3 minutes. And I couldn't work. I couldn't work because they wouldn't give me a catheter. I don't know why they wouldn't give me a catheter so I could work. And I just had to lug around a bucket of pee all day at work.
You are a national treasure.
Yes, he is.
We need to keep you alive. We need to keep you alive and out of jail, sir.
And he's one of Cleveland's very own. So please do me the pleasure of welcoming the hilarious Martin Malloy. Martin, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing fine today. I'm getting ready for the frog jump. I'm going to have a booth at the frog jump.
A booth? So what do you do at the booth?
Well, people can two-time frog jump champion Jimmy Malloy, who's my nephew. They can meet me, and I'm selling well, one of the things I'm selling is a frog stress ball. Let me tell you the story behind that. Tony asked me in my first appearance if there was anything else interesting about me. I said, yes, I go to Valley City Frog Jump every year. And the first time I jumped a frog, he told me to hold on to it tight. I held on to it so tight that I killed it. I thought that was horrific, but they thought that was hilarious. So now I sell stress ball frogs that say "Don't kill me, Marty" on them. And I didn't think they were going to let me sell them at the frog jump, but they are.
You are a marketing genius for that.
Yes.
I got to tell you. So they can find the stress balls, and then you're running for a position.
Oh, no, I was just saying I wanted to be the
Grandmaster, right?
Grand Marshal.
Grand Marshal.
But I don't think anyone took me serious. They don't have a Grand Marshal.
How do we get you there?
Oh, I don't know.
You should definitely be leading the parade.
I don't feel like getting up that early.
That's fair.
I got to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning as it is and set up and get ready for 10 a.m. when the people start showing up.
But I feel like they could benefit from your marketing genius. I mean, the whole event versus just the frog jump. I mean, you seem passionate about the frog jump, though.
Yeah.
So how does this work? What is like the competition?
You put they lay out spread out a parachute, and you put a frog in the middle of it where there's some green turf, and once it leaves the green turf, that's one jump, and the key is to get your frog to jump 3 straight in a line jumps, not forward and then backwards or sideways. And I've got many trophies from the frog jump.
Many trophies.
I had the second longest jump one year. They didn't give me a trophy for that, but I won my flight, which is a round in the frog jumps.
Yeah.
And I have lots of trophies.
How long have you been invested in the frog jump?
Since I was like 4 years old.
Wow. So it's been a long time Ohio tradition for you.
Yeah.
And it's always, have you only competed in Ohio?
Yeah. It's July 19th in Valley City, Ohio at Mills Stream Park or something like that in downtown Valley City. It used to be at Max Lazy T Ranch, but they moved.
Okay. Do you like the new venue?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
But they don't have horses at this one. They used to have pony rides for the little kids in the old ones. I never took a pony ride, but in the old one, they used to have gambling, like a wheel. And one year they even had blackjack.
Really?
And kids were playing.
Well, that's an Ohio look the other way classic, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the city, but there's a local city that would have their fair, and I would love gambling on quarters. They would do this like wheel.
The wheel,
and again,
yeah.
you'd gamble on quarters, and I'd be walking home with like $50 because I spent the whole day at the fair gambling, and I'm like 14.
Yeah. I was gambling at the wheel when I was like 9 years old.
So, okay, you got to tell me about this experience, Kill Tony.
Yeah.
First time, knock it out of the park, which was a great.
Well, the hardest part was getting picked from the bucket.
But was that your first time putting your name in the bucket? I mean, talk about divine.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times you see a guest walk out there that's gone, I've tried for 300 attempts so far, and I finally got pulled. Your first time attempt, not only do you get pulled, but you become a golden ticket winner.
Yeah. And my love interest, Julia Mary, who recently gave me the friend zone speech, I brought her with me the second time, and she got picked.
So when did you get the speech? Was it after the first or
before we went to the second one?
Even if you got her a house,
I can't get her house till I pay off my gambling debts.
Fair. What was your game? Sports betting. What sport? Football, boxing,
everything. I would make money in football because this trans woman would give me picks for football, but I wouldn't just play. I would have been okay if I just played football, but I played all the other sports and I lost my ass.
Was the trans woman your oracle?
Yeah, she. Her name's Monica Hager. I think her Instagram is Bits of Monica or something like that.
Okay, and does she focus on like sports betting insights?
She just tells me she tells me who's gonna win.
Okay.
And the spreads and things like that.
And she would pick across all the different sports.
No, just football.
Just football. Okay. You would have different like people you'd go to for the other sports, or was that just all intuition?
That was all my research, which didn't work out very well.
Okay. So bring us back. Did she give you the speech because you can't get her a house? I mean, she literally on your last appearance.
She has a boyfriend.
That's fair. She did say that, but she also says you.
And you have a husband?
I have a boyfriend, but his name's Kyle. So like,
What does that mean?
He's got what's coming to him. No, I'm just kidding. But he does have a house. So I'm playing the long game for me and Marty.
Nice.
Which I do want to say, when we got here, Marty informed me. He said, just so you know, I've moved on. I like someone else. He's like, I have to lose weight before I bag her, though. So don't let him trick you. Marty fucks.
I believe it. No, we think Marty fucks. We totally think Marty fucks. We're on to it.
She was like, Marty fucks. She said
she doesn't know that firsthand.
So,
and I haven't had sex since long time ago.
Don't we all could say that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask you this. How'd you get to know Julia? Because she's your comedy partner. You're bringing her up on your first.
I knew her from comedy.
Okay.
And I did a guest set with her on the Funny Bus, and I'm doing another guest set with her on the Funny Bus August 9th.
So, Doug, click to yourself. We got our producer over there, Doug. He was saying how eager he was to get him. He's like, I love history, drunk history, and comedy. That sounds like a blast. He's trying to go. So you got to let us know when you do it with Julia.
It's August 9th at 3:30.
Okay. So I got to ask you then. You met her through comedy.
Yeah.
How long has that been then, your friendship?
Couple years.
Okay.
Like 3 years.
So can I maybe one day we'll have the luxury of talking to her a little bit more too, but her whole appearance got totally derailed by her pastime, how she makes money. So she's a Jewish Italian woman that sells World War II action figures.
Yeah.
How do you make a living, Julia Mary?
Well, the Funny Bus, and I sell World War II action figures on eBay.
Whoa, now I'm interested. What type of action figures are we talking about? The good guys or bad guys or both?
Depends on who you're asking. All good guys. I got the job because my old track coach's husband collected all the toys, but then he killed himself. And so now I have this job. David Duke, they knew it.
He was one of the action figures?
Yeah.
Wow, how did he end up being a World War II action figure?
Well, they're not just all World War II, I guess.
Hold up. When you say good guys, what do you mean?
There's soldiers from all around the country at different eras of the time. There's a lot of German soldiers, a lot of stuff, but not like super.
You selling Nazi memorabilia?
And I'm Jewish.
Wow.
I'm like Hitler's worst nightmare.
That's really Jewish.
Yeah. That is very Jewish to be making money selling action figures of the bad guys.
How do you get into that?
Someone bought a bunch from them and knew they were going to die and left it to her in her will.
And they're just action figures? Like,
I've never seen them actually, but she has a Hitler action figure, and she asked me for my contact to Kill Tony, to get an address from them so she can send the Hitler action figure. I said I want no part of this.
yes, fair. Good decisions. We have to keep a pristine record as we're trying to level up at the frog jump. So I want to ask, keeping kind of grounded in Cleveland before we get a little bit more into your career, your background. What do you think about Chief Wahoo? What are your thoughts on that?
I thought they should have kept Chief Wahoo.
Blessed. No, let's give it.
I think the Guardians is a stupid name compared to Chief Wahoo.
Boy,
and
is
Chief
it.
Wahoo honored the Indian that played baseball, whatever his name was.
I'll be honest with you, Marty. The perspective of the show has always been, I think if you look at the decades of me just going to a ballpark with my dad, and you looking back and say any of that was rooted in hate, that's the bigger sin.
Yeah.
Because it was just a community of different people sharing America's pastime, and you've turned it into a sin. So ironically, giving you a little background on the Rethink Tank, I was in law school. It's 2018, before the markets flooded with podcasts. Joe Rogan would, on every episode of his show, go, if you think you should be doing this, you should be doing this. And I'm in Pennsylvania in law school. It's a very liberal school. And now this is the first time the media is going after Chief Wahoo. Yeah. And I spent this echo chamber where they're villainizing something that was so appreciated and revered. And I couldn't hear a balanced perspective. So that's what kind of compelled. It's ironic. The root of everything we do here is kind of Chief Wahoo in that we never saw a balance of perspective. And people don't know about Louis Sakalaxis and the background of why we had that name. And, I only bring it up because you were on Kill Tony. They were asking you, are you an Indians fan? It was funny they said that and not a Guardians fan. And you said yes. So I wanted to kind of get your background on, or your thoughts.
Well, my friend does I think he does a parody called Sympathy for Chief Wahoo. And it's got a lot of views on YouTube.
I'll
post it on my Facebook page tonight.
Please. Yeah, we'll definitely check it out. So you would say that, because I like kind of getting a poll. We've had a varying degree of Clevelanders on the show, authors and sports analysis. And I love asking people what they think about the change. And I kind of agree. The Guardians, if they change to anything, what they chose is too weak of a title. And
I was hoping they'd lose the court battle with the roller derby team that was named.
Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, that was it. We were this close.
Yeah,
we were this close to saving the Chief. I don't have it, but I'll put a picture here on the screen. But I used to have in 2019 when we had the All-Star game. My dad and I went to the game, and you've probably seen the notorious sign of Chief Wahoo flexing, and it said, "This game was not worth sacrificing our chief." And it's sad that we had to endure it, but
yeah.
I'll never call them the Guardians. But I did my protest. I tried not watching them. I like baseball too much, and I love Cleveland sports too much. But my silent protest, is I'm never calling them the Guardians. They're just the Indians to me, forever and always.
Okay, I want to talk about the time I was asked to be on the Howard Stern show.
I was good. Thank you. I was looking forward to going there. Please tell me about all of this.
I got on because I was schizophrenic and voices in my head gave me winning stock picks. I got banned from Morgan. I made 3 trades that made me like $10,000, and I was also came in number 12 in the Yahoo Investment Challenge, and Morgan Stanley banned me from trading for insider trading. And so
did you know someone on the inside?
it's in my head. But anyway, my mom said she'd have a heart attack, and my boss said I'd be fired. So I canceled my appearance. But to make sure I didn't go on, my family locked me in the mental hospital. They took me there.
Why didn't they want you to go on Howard Stern?
Because they were embarrassed about what I would say. They don't like me being open about my mental illness.
But maybe that's kind of what
it was
we're
before I
missing.
was doing stand-up comedy.
I mean, look at here's somebody who is making headlines. You're kind of blowing up, and sometimes what it only takes is getting out there and exposing yourself. And what would have happened if you never did? You know what I mean? So it's beautiful that you finally were able to, but maybe this was a star waiting to be discovered way even back then.
Yeah.
So
eventually my mom died and I didn't work there anymore. So I called the Howard Stern show again. And because I wasn't actively playing the stocks at the time, because I didn't want to get arrested and go to jail for insider trading, I stopped playing them. They weren't interested.
Wait, so for real, you were this good at trading just inside your head?
Yeah. I just made 3 trades at like double the money each time. I buy stock for $2. The next day there would be a article about that, positive article about the stock, and it would go from like 2 to 4, and I would sell it.
And it was just intuition.
It was the voices in my head.
Brilliant.
They were all in the one field. They were in the fuel cells, like cell phone batteries stuff. One was called batteries. One was called Electric Fuel Corporation. And there was another one that was Triangle Multimedia. They were trying to get a gay television network off the ground, and it went up for a while, but then it went out of business. But I sold it before it went out of business.
So how long ago was this?
Like 2001.
So back when Howard Stern was still a raunchy kind of talk show host.
Yeah. And another thing about it is I had a brain injury in 1990. And this is another reason they wanted me on the show was because I couldn't concentrate. I went back to school. I failed everything. And then they gave me my money back and they took away my grades because I had a letter from my brain surgeon.
Okay.
And but I got my concentration back by listening to the Howard Stern show. That was the only thing I could concentrate on because I liked it so much.
Can I ask you, socially speaking?
But now I have a master's in public administration.
Wow, where'd you get that at?
Cleveland State, and I have a nonprofit management certificate.
When did you do that?
I just finished that.
Oh, fantastic! Good for you. So let me ask you: you had brain surgery? You said
I had a subdural hematoma evacuated. They sucked out a blood clot on my brain.
Okay, what a blessing! And that it went through. Well,
yeah.
Was that at Cleveland State?
No,
or
that
Cleveland
was at
Clinic?
Ohio State.
Ohio State. How long ago was this?
1990.
Okay, so well before the Howard Stern appearance, well before the trading.
Yeah.
Okay. I do want to ask you a bit of a social question while we're still on the Howard Stern thing.
Yeah.
What do you think about Howard, this huge 180 flip of Howard Stern, his character, and his whole demeanor of his show? It went from something that would take people as subjects, poke and prod them to their raw, bare bone, and now all of it would be far from politically okay, and he's become the PC police, telling everybody what's okay
I
and
haven't
what's
listened
not.
to it in years. I don't have a Sirius or XM.
So one of the more viral segments we did way back during the pandemic was when we were covering the Howard Stern story when he attacked Joe Rogan surrounding vaccines and everything, and how we need to trust the science, and the whole exclamation that we were doing as a refutation was science is supposed to be something that you test. It's not an indoctrination you give to people.
Yeah.
So anyway, Howard Stern totally 180'd from what he used to be. And like you just said, I don't even listen to him. It's amazing. Like my dad, it was a cult following. My dad never missed Howard Stern driving to work. Doug, I think you said your dad was similar, yes or no?
Yeah, he did for a while.
And never missed it. And now I can't look at that whole audience, the audience that built Sirius XM, they can't even watch it. Nobody watches it anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of them have, even though the younger generation has kind of left Joe Rogan, that audience that used to listen to Howard Stern, my uncle, my dad, that generation, the older boomers, conservative types, are now listening to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I'm curious now, just because I have ADD, do you listen to Sean Ryan?
No.
Okay. I think he's the new Joe Rogan for the younger generation. So I was curious.
My roommate has controlled the TV, and so I don't watch anything that he doesn't watch.
So you got a roommate? How old's he?
I don't know how old he is. He's like 40 something.
Okay, so a little bit older, kind of, but middle age. How long have you known him?
Since 2005.
Okay. So longtime friend, yes.
Yeah.
How long have you been living together?
For about 3 years.
Okay. Do you like it?
Yeah,
is it
it's fine.
working?
I pay less in rent there.
Okay. But he's controlling the TV, so you're kind of limited.
I watch what I want. The only stuff I watch that's not on that TV is on Prime on my phone. And I had Netflix, but I got rid of it.
Okay. Yeah, Netflix is getting dry, wouldn't you say?
There's more stuff I like on Prime.
Okay. So you were eager to jump into talking about Howard Stern, but you weren't able to get there. But you were actually on Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, I was on Opie and Anthony.
That was a little bit before my time. So can you tell me about that?
That's I won $50,000 on a scratch-off lottery ticket, and I spent it all on lottery tickets. And that I was in a contest called American Mess, where I got beat by someone with a deformed head. And I would have won Sirius XM for a year.
Really?
Yeah.
So wait, what was the competition?
If your life's a mess.
And you just called into the radio and they were judging how much of a mess everybody was?
They asked me to come in.
Okay. How do they get a notification or a report that you're somebody that spent $50,000 on lottery tickets? Like, how do you get discovered that way?
I called in and told them.
Okay, that's
which is hard. It was hard to get through, but I did.
Okay. So you got through on the radio. You tell them that you've spent $50,000 on lottery tickets.
Yeah.
And they want to enter you, and you win the competition.
Oh, I didn't win.
You came in second.
I don't know what place I came in, but I didn't win.
Oh, darn. But it was Opie and Anthony, and weren't you saying like Norton?
Jim Norton and Bill Burr were there too.
And they were giving you a hard time?
They were basically trying to get me to kill myself.
What?
They were driving me crazy. They kept acting, doing everything in repetition and acting like I just got there.
See, entertainment way back in the day, like the beginning of radio, was so different. What blew up was people just really poking and prodding people.
Yeah, a beekeeper came in and started doing weird stuff, and no one else said they saw the beekeeper except for me.
Really?
Yeah. So I think there's videos of it, but I could have been imagining it. I don't know.
So where are you getting this call at? You're on Opie and Anthony, or are you just on your couch at home?
No, they didn't call me. I called.
You brought
I called them, and then I came in.
So you were actually in the studio.
Yeah, and then I went to the Hard Rock Cafe a couple of months later for in Times Square. My face was on the marquee.
Oh, fantastic.
And I met Hulk Hogan.
Was he nice?
He was fine. He called me brother, of course.
Good man, on brand. So you've had a lot of experiences. You're in Austin, you're in New York.
I've only been in New York twice for Opie and Anthony.
Just for Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
Very cool. What kind of fell off on that contact? Why didn't it blossom into more?
Oh, I don't know.
No reason?
No reason. Is that a frog?
Is it?
Yeah. Is there a frog in here? Oh, you're doing that.
Sorry. I you never know. Sometimes they just spring up on you. So you never know. I'd like to circle back. You flew. We went from Kill Tony off to all your other great on early preluding appearances. So I'm curious. First appearance, you go to Kill Tony. You put your hat in the ring, and you win the first time.
Yeah, and the girl in front of me got picked before me.
So it was just a hot day.
And she also signed up. You have to wait in a different line if you're signing up for the first time because you got to sign papers.
Okay.
And the woman in front of me got picked like either right before me or two before me.
How long do you have to wait outside?
You don't wait outside. You wait inside a bar called Shakespeare's.
Okay. Well, to sign up, you're in
sign
Shakespeare?
up, and then you wait in Shakespeare's too.
Okay. Oh, so you're not in like Mitzi's or something. You're across the street.
It's not. It's on the same side of the street, a couple bars down.
So I've only been to the Comedy Mothership once, and it was just the year that they opened. A buddy of mine had a bachelor party, and I pushed the group to have to go see a comedy show. We went to see Dave Smith, and it was fantastic. I do like to see that they finally got rid of Liquid Death and they have like canned tap water. Heaven forbid Joe Rogan give people just water. You have to pay for water which is weird that you can't have any food there. All they have is alcohol and you have to pay for water. I will say your jokes about Ohio. That's something that would not fly here. You'd have to either serve food or give them free water.
They gave me a can of water.
Yeah, they gave it to you, but if you're sitting in the audience, they make you pay for water. So it's you either give me free water or you serve food, but you can't charge us for alcohol and make me pay for water and then not assume liability of my, let's say, drunkenness when I leave. Dehydration. Yes, exactly. See, Doug's on it. But all in all, a great venue, I'm assuming. That place is beautiful.
Yeah. The room where Kill Tony is from holds a lot of people. There's like 100.
It's surprisingly large.
It's very large.
So when are you lined up to go again? I mean, you could go anytime now. You got the golden ticket.
I'm going to go to Dallas September 26th.
Awesome. So do you have any other shows lined up?
No, I'm just I won't have time by what I made my flight. I'm arriving on the 25th. I'm coming back on the 27th, so I can't do any other shows.
Now, when we were
I did last time, I did the regular show the day after.
Okay, awesome. And how'd it go?
It went okay.
How many minutes can you do? Solid.
I can do 45, but I only did like 10 that night.
That's brilliant. Great job.
I've done 45, and I still have a lot of jokes left over, but I've never tried doing more than 45.
Okay. Well, and I'm sure you could do it, right?
Yeah.
Do you have your next minute lined up already for Kill Tony? I'm sure you're always.
I got it in my head. Jeff Shaw helps me pick my jokes.
Who's that?
He's a cruise ship comedian.
Here in Cleveland?
Yeah, he lives somewhere around Cleveland.
Okay.
He helps me pick my jokes.
That's fun. How long have you known him?
For like 5-6 years.
So, you've got when's Dallas lined up?
September 26th.
Okay, so you'll be back on Kill Tony in like
they
September.
don't guarantee that you're going to be on the show. They tell you the day before or the day of.
Oh,
Okay, but you still got to be out there to be ready.
You got to be out there to be ready once every 2 to 3 months.
Okay. And I'm sure it's because there's a pecking order to this thing and you can get bumped based on who's there, right?
Yeah.
So you've got a potential, another Kill Tony opportunity coming up in a couple months. But when we were coordinating for the show, you sent me a little promo that you have shows lined up. You've got some, are they here in Cleveland?
I've got
some things.
I've got July 16th, I think at 9:00 at the Crowbar, which is the old Croatian Tavern on like East 32nd and St. Clair. That's run by John Armstrong.
Okay. Is that the only show you got lined up?
That's the only show I've lined up in Cleveland this month.
Anything else? Where at? Where
I'm in Cleveland. I don't know my schedule. I'm at Spokes and Jokes, 6 City Cycles, sometime in August, I think.
Where's that
at? It's close to Parma.
Okay, well, that's Ohio.
But it's Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah. So, are you much of a road dog? Are you getting out, or are you just staying around here?
I'm going to Arkansas.
Okay, you gonna do comedy there
for the Big Diamond Comedy Festival? I'm at the Bearded Goat on I don't know what day, sometime in October.
Find them at the Bearded Goat. I want to keep things fresh a little bit, so if you'll indulge, we've had comedians from Cleveland in the past before, and so one of the things that I'd like to kind of test out with you. Little bit of your comedy skills, but even more so your improvisation skills. I have a improv generator, and I'd like to have it pull some potential scenes for us, and we'll get your thoughts on, or we'll just test you. We'll test your skills. First, let's see what the prompt is. Mismatched roommates trying to coexist in a tiny apartment. Oh, lovely. All right, Doug, keep it at this view, most likely. All right, so you and I are in an apartment, and we're mismatched. We don't really work out together, but we got to make this apartment work. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Scene. So, Marty, we got to make rent. I'm not going to let you watch the TV until you pay your half of the rent.
Fuck you.
I got to keep it. Man, I'm not good at this. Fuck me, Marty, I need assistance with the rent. And I know how bad you want to watch Skibbity Toilet. I'm not turning it on until we make rent. And Kill Tony just ain't paying.
Yeah, Kill Tony doesn't pay me anything, but that's okay. I'm going to find a new roommate that has more money so I don't have to pay as much rent.
You can't leave me.
I'm leaving you.
Well, then I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
We may be mismatched, but we're partners in crime.
What crimes have I committed?
Well, you should ask Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Marty, this one got too real. I think we need to bring it back. We got to try a different one. I think that's not a solid scene. Perfect. Even better. Inventors showcasing their absurd inventions at the convention. Wow. Huh. Okay. I have come up with, it is going to be expensive, but I'm showcasing the first exosuit for frogs. This will change the triple jump at the frog jump and the balance of competition forever.
Well, the longest jump ever is about 24 feet, but if with an exosuit, I think you can do much longer.
Much longer. I'm looking to quadruple that. If we expand this, we could have a militia of frogs. You can't squeeze them, but they would be a great tool, not only for competition, but for our militia. Imagine if we developed Mars with exo frogs.
That sounds really good. But I'm schizophrenic. I have retard strength, so I might be able to still crush one of those frogs.
What is your invention? Because I want to balance it. I'm curious how it compares to a frog exoskeleton? Because I was going to offer you an exoskeleton, but with retard strength, that's too strong.
Yeah, they're definitely too strong. My invention is something to hack into your exoskeleton.
The frogs or me? Who's exoskeleton?
The frogs.
Oh, no. So now, not only are you the grandmaster of the frog jump, but you will control the exoskeleton frogs?
Yes.
That fleet will be dangerous. What will you do with this frog militia?
Turn them on my enemies.
Who are these named enemies?
Jeff James.
Who's Jeff James?
He's the Godfather. He owes me $25 from a gig he never paid me for.
Jeff James will have a fleet of exoskeleton frogs outside his door. Now, if that's what you've got a tool that's going to take over the fleet and you're going to be the grand poobah. Will you give yourself an exoskeleton?
Yes. Did you see the
no.
picture of the Marty frog yet?
No.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
Here, yes. We're going to take a minute. Text it to me and I'll be able to put it up on the screen.
I don't know who did that, but my nephew sent it to me, and I'm making stickers out of it.
That's you?
It's me, and it's going to say Marty Frog at the top and veryfunnycomedy.com at the bottom, which is a link to my merch.
So let me tell you this. If we were to give that guy an exoskeleton, you'd be doing the squeezing around here.
Yeah.
And so wait, who's the first guy you're going after?
Jeff James.
And how do we know Jeff James?
He's known as the Godfather, and he owes me $25 for a show a long time ago. I had barely any gas, and he has me doing time between bands and introducing bands, and he was drinking expensive drinks all night, but wouldn't pay me. Said he didn't have the money, and he would eventually pay me. I've messaged him; he's not returning my messages.
Well, he's got frogs coming his way, and one of them looks like this. The inspiration behind this is fantastic.
They took a picture of me swimming in the pool. That's where that came from. Or I did a live feed on swimming in the pool, and I would come up to the pool and say stuff.
You a big swimmer? I mean, that's a frog.
No,
that's a frog. No, you just float.
I float because I'm fat.
You worked at McDonald's?
Yeah, I worked at McDonald's
3 times.
3 times.
You'd come and go.
I'd come, try something better, and then it wouldn't work out.
What were the other things you were trying out?
Law school.
Where'd you go?
Cleveland State. I flunked out.
That law school's tough.
Yeah.
Hey, but you got in.
Yeah, I got in. I do a joke about getting in. Let me tell you the joke.
Please.
I had a brain injury, and this is my joke about it. I went to law school for a year. I got accepted to law school through a special program that considers adversity you face in your academic career and the admission process. The adversity I face is I'm schizophrenic. I got hit by a hit-and-run driver, and I had a brain injury. I was very well qualified with a 3.82 grade point average, but I didn't get in the first time I applied. I guess an autistic guy with a lobotomy and a 4.0 must have beat me out. Yeah, the
3.82 is pretty good.
Yeah, that's what at one point that's what my grade was in my master's program.
Good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. What was your master's program in?
Public administration. I finished with a 3.68. That's what I have right now.
Now, putting myself on the timeline of Martin Malloy, where was that?
Well,
what year?
It was about 2015 that I got the degree, but it was retroactive to 2008 because I filed a petition.
Okay, very good. To finish the credits that you had back in 2008.
Yeah.
Okay. How many classes did you have to take in 2015 to finish that?
I didn't have to take any. They awarded me based on they made some. The petition was to make some classes count as my final class because I never took the one you're supposed to get the final class. But I took so many extra classes that they awarded me the degree.
Cheers to that.
Basically, I was just going there to get living expense money and then not have to pay it back because I get a disability discharge.
Cha-ching. Now that's a man that knows the system.
Yeah.
The system will pay you if you know it. So, do you mind if we do one more?
Okay.
We can close this thing out. A chef preparing a meal with a ridiculous secret ingredient. All right. Martin, I've whipped you up something special here. This is our famous swamp spaghetti. Do you mind giving it a try? Let me know what you think.
There's frogs in it.
How did you know that was the secret ingredient? How did you know that was the secret ingredient? That was the whole point of this thing leading up to it.
I know a lot about frogs. I killed frogs.
But it's not the frog. These are frog tongues. How'd you know to know it just by the tongue?
Because I've made out with frogs.
Where do you build an interest like that?
The dark side of Pornhub.
Big question, because we were watching the UFC event last night with Conor McGregor. It came up. I'm curious. Do you have an account for Pornhub?
Yes.
How come?
Because I need to watch porn to get my dick to work because I have an enlarged prostate.
That's gotta be tough to
that
balance.
cuts down on the dick working.
But you got to have an account. It's free. You don't need is commenting or sharing your profile algorithm with your friends that important?
No.
But hey, why not? What's the name on the account?
I'm not gonna say.
Do you got frog tongues on there?
Yep.
I mean, you found my spaghetti pretty quick. Martin, this was a lot of fun.
All right.
I gotta say, you did great.
I got one more thing I want to plug.
Please.
August 21st and August 22nd. Me and Julie Mary and Dwan Ford are at the Funny Farm.
Okay.
It's in Warren, Ohio at Cafe 422. And I show probably starts around 7 or 8 o'clock.
Okay, awesome. People, check them out there.
And Jeremy Shear will be doing a guest spot on the Saturday the 22nd
Wait,
show.
is that the guy that you're attacking with frogs?
No.
Oh,
Jeremy Shear is my roommate.
gotcha. Well, cheers to Jeremy. I have to say, you did great. Even with the improv generator, you were able to hit the pitches coming at you. I appreciate you giving us your time. I got to tell you, yeah, it is one great accolade to get a golden ticket, your first appearance on Kill Tony. But everybody knows the Rethink Tank is truly where it's at. And I got to tell you, look at this. It shines and glistens.
What the hell is that?
This is the one and only. You're the first. This is the platinum ticket to the Rethink Tank. You can come anytime you want. Right, Doug? Let's give it. You're here. You got the platinum ticket. And please, bless us with your presence anytime.
Okay.
We appreciate you giving us your time. You want to plug your Instagram one last time, too?
Oh, yeah. My Instagram is Cleveland Comedian. My YouTube is martysvideos.com. Also under comedian Martin Malloy. And my website is comedianmartinmalloy.com. And follow me. It's only 99 cents to subscribe to me on Facebook for exclusive content. I don't post videos of my sets online. I only post individual jokes. But if you subscribe to my Facebook, I will send you longer sets so you can look at it.
Awesome. Guys, we appreciate you joining
us. My Facebook is facebook.com/veryfunnycomedy, or it's under Martin Malloy with a blue check.
Cheers. With that being said, we're here every Tuesday with the live podcast, so catch us here on this channel. We've also got our reactions channel Sunday mornings. Wake up, have a cup of coffee with us. But again, across all the different platforms, we do our live show, the flagship podcast you got right here. You can find it all in one central place, and that's at our website at www.rethinktankpodcast.com. If we made you think, we made you laugh today, be sure to hit the like button, but also hit the subscription and notification bell so you don't miss us, because we're here each week. Otherwise, guys, we appreciate you joining us, and we'll catch you next time. Peace. Marty,
all right, thanks a lot.